Number 10. Isekai Yakyoku, Parallel World Pharmacy. Okay, picture this. A brilliant young pharmacist in our world dies from overwork. Yep, the classic anime move. But instead of going to some magical heaven or becoming a sword, he reincarnates into a medieval fantasy world with cheat-level medical knowledge. Meet Pharmademedesis, a literal walking hospital. This kid has divine powers, can see diseases, and even recreate modern medicine using magic. People around him are still using leeches, and Pharma is out here dropping antibiotics and vaccines like it's nothing. He's not just a genius, he's saving lives in a world that still believes in bloodletting. Respect. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. At number 9. Shincho Yusha. Kono Yusha ga oretue ku shinsugiru. Cautious hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. You ever meet that one smart friend who plans everything? Like even their spontaneous trips have spreadsheets? That's Seiya. He's summoned to a fantasy world to be a hero. Cool, right? Except he's too smart for this world. While most Isekai MCs run into battle with no strategy, Seiya won't fight a slime without 200% preparation, 3 backups, and a training montage. Is he a genius? Yes. Is he extra? Oh, absolutely. But you can't argue with results. This guy outthinks and outlasts enemies before they even realize they're in a fight. Looking number 8. Saihate no Paladin, the faraway paladin. Now this one hits deep. A boy named Will is born in a ruined city, raised by undead guardians, a ghost priest, a skeletal warrior, and a mummy sorceress. Sounds like a nightmare? Nope, it's wholesome, in a spooky way. What makes Will a genius? It's not just his book smarts. He learns ancient knowledge, divine law, swordplay, magic, and philosophy. He questions everything, thinks before he acts, and doesn't let power go to his head. This is the kind of reincarnated genius you root for, not just because he's smart, but because he has heart. At number 7, Seijo no Marioku wa Banu Desu. The saint's magic power is omnipotent. Imagine clocking out of work, expecting a nap, and instead, poof, you're the legendary saint of a new world. That's what happens to Sei, your average office worker turned magical powerhouse. Unlike the usual action-packed Isekai lead, Sei's genius shines in her calm, methodical way of learning. She's researching plants, experimenting with potions, and casually creating world-breaking healing magic, all while sipping tea. No flashy fights, no loud screaming. Just intelligence, quiet confidence, and a glowing aura of, I'm better than everyone here, but I'm too polite to say it. At number 6, Tensei Shitaren Deshida, reincarnated as a sword. Okay, this one's wild. Our MC literally dies and wakes up as, wait for it, a sword, not a warrior, not a mage, a sword. But not just any sword, he's sentient, overpowered, and packed with encyclopedic knowledge about spells and combat. Even cooler, he gets picked up by a catgirl slave named Fran, and together they level up like crazy. He teaches her, protects her, and becomes her mentor and weapon in one. Brains, blades, and bonding. This anime is just straight up genius. At number 5, Kenja no Mago, Wise Man's Grandchild. When you get reincarnated and your grandpa is literally the most powerful wizard in the world, things get interesting. Meet Shin. Born into a new world with memories of his past life and the best magical mentor ever, he doesn't just learn spells, he reinvents them. Everyone else is using magic like flip phones, and Shin is out here with the magical equivalent of a smartphone. The catch? He's too smart for his own good. He creates magic so advanced that the world literally has no idea how to keep up. Combine that with awkward social skills, and you've got a recipe for genius chaos. At number 4, Sore wa nai desho. The 8th son? Are you kidding me? Waking up in the body of a poor noble's 8th son sounds like a downgrade, until you realize you've got magic that nobody else can handle. Wendelin is born into a struggling family with no land or power, but this reincarnated salaryman doesn't give up. He secretly trains, discovers rare magical talent, and carves his own path to success. He goes from nobody to national hero with brains, guts, and a solid financial plan. Yeah, this genius isn't just magical, he's strategic. Gotta respect a guy who fights monsters and knows how to budget. At number 3, Tensei Kenja no Isekai Life. My Isekai Life. I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world. This title sounds like someone just mashed keywords together, but don't let that fool you. It's fire. Our boy Yuji is reincarnated and ends up with a dual class, Tamer and Sage. which basically means he tames cute slimes and has enough magical knowledge to rewrite the world. He doesn't talk much, but he's always 10 steps ahead. Think of him like the quiet kid in class who gets straight A's and wins all the competitions without trying. Genius? For sure. Overkill? Absolutely, and we love every second of it. At number 2, Numen Kanren no skill baka agetetara nazeka tsuyoku nata. Farming life. I focused only on farming skills and somehow became the strongest. This anime is proof that even the most random skill tree can lead to greatness. Al just wants to farm. That's it. No swords, no demons, just carrots and potatoes. So he pours all his energy into farming skills and becomes unreasonably powerful. Like punch a dragon in the face powerful. Why? Because his simple skills evolve into absurdly broken abilities. It's hilarious, it's clever, and it's a reminder that in anime, farming is apparently a gateway to world domination. If being genius means breaking the system without even trying, this guy nailed it. At number 1, Tensai Uji no Akaji Koka Saisei Jutsu, the Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt. And finally, the crowned king of genius MCs, Prince Wine. Here's a guy who just wants to retire early and live the lazy life, but he's stuck as the ruler of a broke kingdom, and every time he tries to fail, he accidentally becomes more famous, more powerful, and more respected. He's like the guy who tries to lose a chess game and somehow invents a new winning strategy. His plans are ridiculous, manipulative, and downright hilarious. But his brain? Top tier. He's not just a genius, he's a legend. So there you have it, 10 anime where the main character isn't just reincarnated, they upgrade. Whether it's through magic, medicine, or farming skills, these prodigies prove one thing: you don't need muscles when you've got brains. Which one's your favorite? Or did we miss a hidden gem? Hit that comment section, like the video if your brain just leveled up, and